Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Revelio.
What will we find in here?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Revelio.
Who's there?
Petrificus totalis.
Someone's here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Protego. Wingardium Leviosa.
You don't believe me.
Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Renrock will unite us!
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Protego. Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh. Oh. Ah. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Patricus Totalis. Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This one holds us the metal we were promised. Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Revelio.
What there? Hello? How nice of you to stop by.
Incendio.
You seem tired.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Protego.
Oh, look at you. Well done.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio.
nice of you to stop by.
Incendio. Flipendo.
I hate that!
Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation one day.
Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed. Why am I always on this roll? So wait.
Revelio. Revelio.
What? You're making this too easy.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
I will pay.
Protego.
You fight about
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Such arrogance.
Incendio. Defender.
You won't stop me. Pity. Not quite.
Confringo.
Easily diverted.
Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
was meant for me. I won't rest.
Incendio.
You can't stop me.
Confringo. Incendio. Potato.
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You left it away with
Defendo.
go!
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. You've won. Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Potato.
Chill spells glance off of me. How did you do that?
Expelliarmus.
Not quite.
Defendo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. If you could just find my wand, I'm sure I'd be able to thwart the enchantment they placed on. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ramrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Good.
Revelio.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder? I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
Best meals I've ever eaten.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
I won't rest until
Incendio!
dead.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Revelio!
Bow. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me. Every time.
Revelio! Revelio!
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Hope they know what they're doing.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Revelio.
I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Hawk lumps. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo! Revelio!
Confringo!
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Confringo!
Revelio!
Confringo! That's that. Settled.
Revelio!
My mother used to say,
Revelio!
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Was it lovely?
Revelio.
Without a doubt, the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts. He's not behind me, is he?
I suppose I'd be curious about.
Not for me, Moon Mine. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
Revelio.
Crush with the flat side of the
Revelio.
It's most uncommon if you ask me. The thing's lethal. I feel I'd be safer if I was killed by Rookwood.
I find if I try to look attentive in potions, it seems to keep sharp off my back.
Can you
It
explain
works
why
quite
I
well
have received a
unless
letter
you
from
ask
a
the question
muggle
and then it's
claiming
not
to be the
really
mother of a
helpful.
friend of yours
Overall,
asking me
I
to
probably would.
afternoon tea? What did I tell you about making friends with muggle-borns? I am highly affronted. You will not associate with this friend anymore. And if I hear from
Incendio.
you again, I will secret myself that you don't.
I asked him if he tried to tutor me in Transfiguration. But he refused. I'm a lost cause.
Revelio.
All these disgusting mudbloods from ruining the school.
Black only looks out for the purebloods. He couldn't care less about the rest of us.
Have you ever had a cauldron leak? I didn't think it was possible. And then one minute, I was stirring, and the next, I was swimming in wolfsbane potion. Half the most filled it wanted me, I swear. Turned out, I just built my flask.